I'm Jen Coyle, representing Triple Pundit at the Craft Brewers Conference in San Diego, California. I'm here with Terence Sullivan from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. Thank you so much for joining us to talk about all of the exciting sustainability initiatives happening at Sierra.
Yeah, it's fun to be here. Well, we're in beautiful San Diego, so it makes it that much more enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a great place to be. So tell me about some of your favorite initiatives or the ones you like to highlight the most.
Well, I like to press on, a lot of stuff that we've been doing for years. Our brewery's been around this will be our 32nd year, and, ever since I started there, it was always, focused on recycling, reusing, and those kind of things. Something I'm pretty proud of, or our company is proud of too, is, the last few years we reuse, recycle about 99.6% of all of our incoming whether it's cardboard or, glass or now cans, since we've gone to cans. And I like to point out, I think it's really neat, like when you walk around the brewery, the amount of solar panels that we have over 10,000 panels, and that's, Ken Grossman's really dream is to eventually, possibly be off the grid, even though that probably wouldn't happen, but it's really neat, and in doing other things with like our wastewater. We have a wastewater treatment plant that will actually produces methane, and we use that biofuel in our boilers to save a little bit there. So we recycle about 95%, if not more than that, of all of our CO2 that's produced during fermentation, and reuse that. So, so it's really neat to be involved in that aspect and see that aspect.
So Sierra Nevada has a lot of sustainability initiatives at every stage of the process and in very many different areas. So which one of those did you find the most challenging to implement?
Well, for me personally, because I was involved in the startup of the CO2 recovery plant, so to really learn all that technology and get it running smoothly. So that's one that I enjoyed and found a challenge to myself. One of the new ones that we put in place, we bought an anaerobic, or we bought a composter, an industrial composter. And this actually we have a restaurant and a pub at the brewery, and it can take everything, all the table scraps and everything, and it can handle about 2 tons of material a day, and it produces about a half a ton of compost. And so that's been, they had their challenges early on starting that up, but that's a pretty neat thing. We've always talked about, we're using the compost around the brewery in our hop fields, and also we have a malt field too, where we produce some barley malt that we use in a special beer every year.
I was about to ask, so you grow a certain amount of your own hops and barley.
Yeah.
And that gets made into a special release,
right,
or mixed in with your general product?
Yeah, at harvest time, our barley that we grow, just because of the region we're in, is a winter variety of barley called Metcalf, and so we'll harvest that about this time of the year. So it's probably going to be middle of May. We'll harvest that. We have it malted for us, and then whenever our hop field, we have 9 acres of hops, and whenever those are ready to be picked, we'll make a fresh hop ale using that barley and using the hops, all organic. So that's a beer that we all take great pride in at the brewery.
That's fantastic. So if we go out in California and find the fresh hop ale, we'll be getting a beer for which the ingredients were grown right in the Central Valley, California.
Yep.
It's Chico part of the Central Valley, technically.
No, it's actually it's the northern part of the valley.
Okay. So yeah. Born,
raised,
and harvested,
fermented,
right in
and and all that
fermented,
stuff
bottled,
right there in Chico. Yeah, it's called
delivered.
Estate Homegrown Ale. And it's a really special beer to our company.
Yeah, that's a really fantastic way to kind of bring full circle the local part of the brewing process.
You can actually taste Chico.
That's sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, so are there any parting words you'd like to share with us about sustainability, your vision for the future, and the industry as a whole?
Well, I think, you know, seeing the craft beer industry grow as it has in the last couple of years, for me, it's going to be interesting to see how we take that next step to become, to continue to be sustainable. Because I mean, they're saying, you know, there's 2,000 now breweries, and by next year there could be another 1,000. So
Yeah.
so you know, that will be a fun challenge for all of us. So I look forward to that.
Yeah, maintaining sustainability with growth
Right.
is definitely
Yes.
a big challenge in any industry,
Definitely.
especially in craft brewing.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here with us.
Appreciate
and
it.
for talking to us
Yeah,
today.
it was great. Thank you.
Enjoy the conference.